Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's lawsuit is heard in New York City today. A protection order motion is being heard by the U.S. District Judge via video conference. They score again. That's cute. You boys are adorable. You boys are adorable. Justin Baldoni's camp's fresh footage and Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' responses have heated this up. Stars bitter legal battle. If it ends with us, who's telling the truth about the set? Blake Lively's lawyers now oppose Brian Friedman deposing her. You have no option, girl. Everyone buckle up. Because today, we're exploring Justin Baldoni's unexpected court triumph over Blake Lively. Indeed, the adored actress and fashion icon is embroiled in a controversy, and the specifics are juicy. From secret plots to spectacular courtroom drama, we have it all. I'd be happy on the Baldoni side. I'd think we got practically everything we desired. Yes, we have certain attorney-only items, but we stopped the energetic attorneys from arbitrarily designating everything. We now have reasons to challenge them if they over-designate relevant, highly personal information. Publicists employed by Baldoni allegedly sent emails and texts saying we can bury anyone, according to the Times. The New York Times told CBC News it responsibly reported the story after reviewing thousands of pages of original material. The same day, Baldoni sued the Times. Lively filed a federal harassment action with emotional and mental suffering allegations. Some fans were offended by Lively's summer promotion of the film about a woman escaping an abusive relationship. One of the most dramatic moments of the trial was Justin Baldoni's lawyer interviewing Blake Lively in court. Blake struggled to answer some of the most vicious questions, according to witnesses. That testimony revealed what? Did Blake accidentally reveal something? Do not miss this. Grab your popcorn and let's begin. Brian Friedman interrogated Blake Lively in heated interview. Matt Baldoni of Puck criticized Brian Friedman, comparing him to Donald Trump near the end of their episode. The comparison was unimportant. I don't think the interview was controversial. Brian Friedman discusses why he and his client aren't resolving this lawsuit at the end of the conversation, which is interesting. Also, they discuss Steve Jones, a rogue PR professional, who may have worked with Blake Lively at the New York Times after leaving Wayfair. Shady, they say. Exactly what happened. Justin Baldoni sued Blake Lively for defamation, harassment, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, according to various sources. What caused this explosive showdown? Summer blockbuster It Ends With Us co-stars appeared separately on the red carpet, evidently at strife. Competing lawsuits have been filed. In December, actor and director Justin Baldoni accused the New York Times of libel for reporting Blake Lively's claims that he employed a PR firm to smear her. In her California sexual harassment complaint against Baldoni, Lively made the same claim. According to his lawsuit, certain text conversations were taken out of context. Examples, emojis, non-standard language, the Times reported. Hollywood rumors of Justin and Blake's tension have persisted for years, but no one expected this. Blake was accused by insiders of creating rumors about Justin to damage his industry name. Others say their hatred stems from a secret endeavor that went horribly wrong. The origins of their bad blood are unknown, but one thing is certain. Years went into this legal battle. Blake Lively portrays it as a lovely girlfriend outing. Attend movies in floral outfits. Sort of Barbie-like. Justin Baldoni takes the story's darker parts more seriously. That fit with those who wanted that called out. Mostly to sway public opinion in his favor. I think it will work. Flash forward to the courtroom battle. Picture this. Media is buzzing. People are glued to their screens for updates, and tension is rising. In Blake's legal lawsuit, Justin's PR staff allegedly sent a document with ideas to safeguard the director's reputation if the actress and her team make their complaints public. One piece covers what to do if her husband, Ryan Reynolds, defends her. In addition to avoiding commands, engagement if this happened. The letter also states that our team can plant tales regarding the weaponization of feminism and how BL's friends like Taylor Swift have been accused of using these tactics to coerce into achieving what they want. The same document states that Justin's PR crisis management team suggested that if Blake hinted at her, quote, experience working with him in the press, and a reporter reached out for comment, and it was clear she was referring to the director, speculation can be turned to another one of her many past issues. According to insiders, the judge slammed Blake's alleged behavior as unethical and irresponsible. The verdict? The court sided with Justin Baldoni on all counts, a huge gain. Blake was held responsible and sentenced to pay a large sum in damages, which could affect her career. Parties or third parties take security measures in protective order. There's an argument that celebrities take certain security measures, and disclosing them could harm them. The judge notes that the Wayfarer parties have suggested that security measures are not relevant to this proceeding, but they have not objected to such information being kept, AEO, if it is disclosed. It's like the judge is thinking, they didn't say we couldn't, or argue against it. Let attorneys focus on that. On another show, someone said there are two trials, one in the legal courts and one in public opinion. His attorney alleges in his case that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds pressed Justin Baldoni and his crew after the film's bad reception. Accounting refused to release a statement claiming we behaved inappropriately on this set and there was wrongdoing. That may have been because they thought releasing this statement, taking some of the blame, would reduce social media backlash against her. They refused, insisting we did nothing wrong. I think public opinion is coming out there. I also think his lawsuit against her was 200 pages with loads of text messages and emails. Fairly long. Not seeing a federal complaint in a long time is likely a factor. However, things get more fascinating. A source close to the case said Blake's legal team was blindsided by court evidence. Which leads to the next surprise. What incriminating evidence doomed Blake? Justin's lawyer, Brian Friedman, has denied Blake's claims, saying the New York Times that she is trying to repair her reputation after her film campaign comments and behavior. Real-time, unfiltered interviews and press activities allowed the internet to form its own opinions. The judge granted a protection order with conditions after a motion. Justin Baldoni's legal team provided a lot of evidence, including emails, text messages, and witness statements. The most shocking part? Blake planted rumors and used her Hollywood connections to ruin Justin's endeavors, according to the evidence. Judge's statement. Wayfair Studios filed suit against Blake Lively. Wayfair Studios sued Blake Lively. They're both suing each other, so it's one. U.S. District Judge Leifman, whereas all. We'll have to see what this is about, since he can issue a complete or partial protective order. Whereas the parties, collectively and individually, desire a protective order under Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 26C to protect certain non-public and confidential material that will be shared during this case's discovery. The parties agree that this protective order only protects limited information or items that are entitled to confidential treatment under the applicable legal principles. Whereas the parties further acknowledge that this protective order does not create entitlement to file confidential information under seal, and the parties represent that discovery in this case will involve confidential documents or information, the public disclosure of which will harm the producing person and/or third party to whom a duty of confidentiality is owed, and to protect against even more shocking is the suggestion that a former Blake employee disclosed some of this material. This unidentified insider purportedly leaked images and secret documents showing behind-the-scenes conversations that projected a different picture of the actress. This might seriously impact Blake's career. Voice to his capacity to expedite the March 2026 trial. Lively's attorneys addressed Baldoni